Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, morning. Let's see. I saw David responded to one of my PRs. I should probably fix whatever I think he had a comment.
For you, this is very early for you, right?
Oh, it's only 9 o'clock because I'm in Central Time, so it's like not too
Ah,
bad.
okay.
Yeah, because I usually
Okay,
wake up at like 6 anyways, so it's like it's perfect.
sounds good. Hello, David.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Would you like me to share the notes?
Oh, yes, please. That'd be great.
Just right.
I saw that you had a comment on the one PR, David. I'll update that. Read me.
Finding myself in. Okay, yeah, welcome, folks, to the meeting. So, okay, shall we have a look at the 05 roadmap or milestone to see where we are there? I don't think this is the right link, actually. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we have 4 issues: remove subject type, alignment of ID and context type in schema, versioning field, and consistency on execution. So on the versioning field, I don't have any updates, unfortunately, yet. I'll try to spend some time to work on that. Do you folks have any updates on any of the other issues?
Yes, this one is the remove subject type is done, but
Right.
I cannot close the ticket.
Oh, you can't?
Maybe this one. As I open this one, maybe I can.
Yeah, we should
Let me check before.
give you more permissions.
I mean, yeah, and then also we can in the descriptions of the PR we can use fixes in the issue number. It should automatically close a GitHub issue too.
I mean, there is the matter of updating the SDKs for this, but that's in general. I mean, I would think that's separate, not specific to the individual issues. So I think this can be closed.
Oh yes, I can close this one.
Perfect. Just put a comment. Okay. Thanks for that. Then alignment of ID in context type and schema.
Yeah. So I'm actually working on this one. I should actually have this one done probably today, and then I'll have a PR out for it.
Great. Thanks. And then this one.
Yeah, so some context on this one.
Right.
So we went through a lot of discussion on this, and the initial thinking, so we go back up to Emil's comment, why build doesn't have build run, which I think we're okay with. I'm okay with that line of reasoning, is that build can be taken as a verb or a noun, but which that's also true for run though. So I think that's it's a little confusing. We should have used like execution. I know it's a little bit longer, but because build can be a verb or a noun, it doesn't need run because it already implies the verbiage, if you will, which I think makes sense. So I'm okay. Like I don't think we should force consistency where it doesn't make sense. And I think build is one of those where it probably doesn't make sense. Um, but yeah, I could definitely see some issues, going forward. But I think for 0.5, we can just leave it as is. Like, we have test case run, test suite run, pipeline run, and I think there was a couple others, but I think these are sufficient enough for 0.5, and that we could just kind of leave build as is because I think the reasoning does make sense. And then we also talked about removing build in itself. So I have a PR internally. So we decided that we're not going to remove build because build has it's a very core concept in the SDLC lifecycle. And I've went ahead and defined those in an internal PR where I start with the three basic concepts of a SDLC, which is build, test, and store. So I define these very opinionatedly. So when I submit this PR, you guys have to really attack it. Like I'm saying, like put on your, like philosopher hats and really attack it because we need to get these semantics right. So it's very opinionated, and the whole goal of laying down these core definitions of these concepts, and we should also do this for the events themselves, is that when a tool can have its own definition of build, that's completely fine. However, when they are sending a CD event, they need to adhere to our definition. Otherwise, it makes it makes the concept of build meaningless. It makes if everyone had a different definition of pipeline run would just be meaningless. So to ensure that tools have a consistent definition while also supporting their own, we will just have our own strict definition that tools need to follow. And I think that makes a lot more sense. And so, like I said, I have an internal PR. I'm just waiting for the thumbs up, and then I'll send it upstream. So we can go ahead and close that is what I'm saying, but I just wanted to give a little update too.
Okay. Well, I'll close this one for sure. Then the consistency one. Makes sense. And I guess once you have the PR for updating build, then we can have the discussion there and close this one as well. If then we all agree that does it make sense?
Yeah. I think that's perfect. Just wait until the definitions are out. But yeah, it's quite long. Like I spent a lot of time on it, so please take a look at it once I get the PR up, because it's going to be kind of the next steps that we need to really accomplish like interoperability. And then once we get these three definitions down, I'll start doing like all the events as well. And I don't have to be the only one. If people want to jump in and start defining what they think things should mean, please go, by all means, go ahead and do that, because you know that's something that we really need to be doing, is being very opinionated on these definitions.
Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, it's just a small dot. And yeah. This is still work in progress. It shouldn't take me too long, actually. I just need to find the time to implement it. But I mean, we're getting close, I would say, to
Yeah, we're definitely close. I imagine like either my hope was this week we'd have all of them done, but I think that's a little bit rushing. So I think probably more realistically we can probably do a release for 0.5 next week.
Maybe for the 0.5, one of you will also have to review the online seat, because there is on some point there is mention from 0.4, and on some other points 0.3 is the latest version. So maybe some kind of reread the
yes.
documentation.
So, sorry, where is it exactly? It again? In the spec?
In the seat itself, not in the spec. It's part of the CDEvent.dev website.
Oh. Okay.
On some
Good
page,
point.
there is mention of the latest version is 0.3. I
Right.
don't remember. So at the below,
Oh, okay.
look at below on this page. I think it's the first one. Go back to the bottom.
Yeah.
Latest release 0.3 by example in progress.
Yeah. So this definitely needs some updates.
Yeah, I think what we should do is instead is like say check the latest release and just go to like the release like tags page where it lists all the tags or all the releases in GitHub. I think that probably makes the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree. But still, I mean, we need to update this to that and make sure we get everything aligned. So I mean, these specific ones are rendered from documentation. So usually,
Yeah, the website
yeah.
one. Yeah, actually that's something I can fix because I already have a PR that's open for I can create a separate one that addresses that, but I already have a PR for the meeting links as well. Oh, you mean those links? Interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean this the latest is rendered on the website, and older releases it points to GitHub, which is as it was designed. The only thing is once we make a new release, then we need to remember that we need to point latest to 0.5, and then 0.4.1 will recover the list
Ah,
here,
gotcha,
basically.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a place where you have the checklist of action when we when you do a release or not?
No, I think we had an issue about that, but of something that you brought up before, I think. Event, but I don't think we do.
Yeah, and I think for the next release, I think we talked about this. We would be present like in a Zoom meeting while you did it. So we were kind of familiar of like what the process is.
hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let me take notes here. That's good. Yeah, we also need to invite someone who remembers how to do the release because it's been too long. I don't remember.
Oh, really?
No, I think I can remember. I just need to. It's been a while, but yeah, it's there are some scripts that do the magic to update the documents and so, but after the one of the issues we have for the release is fixed, we may need to update those scripts. So and just need to double check.
And maybe one day this script will be triggered by your CDEvents.
Yes, definitely. We need to do. Yeah, but actually, it would be really nice at some point to have like a public CDEvents database, where we store events and then start sending the events for the life cycle CDEvents itself. So yeah, that would be really nice to have. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Except just one thing I wanted to bring up. I mean, David, you mentioned you don't have the access to closing some issues and so forth. And I mean, it seems to me that if you're interested, I mean, the three of us basically driving the project forward right now in the community. So I think you should have access to do everything that me and Ben can.
As I mentioned on one ticket, I don't request this access. Also, as because when I have too many permission, I start to be like a dictator and to go forward without patience. So
Okay, so you
being
prefer not
blocked
to
on
have.
the spec is better now for me. It's forced me to create PR, to review, to comment, etc.
Okay.
So it's fine for me as it is now, at least on this repository.
Okay.
And then I also had some action items like towards the bottom there. After action items, I had a
Yeah.
couple. Why does it weirdly look?
Date on the meeting
Be
links.
like this. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, just those two PRs. Yeah, I can get rid of that comment.
Okay. Oh yeah, so this coming through, I forgot to to merge them. Thanks for
Yeah,
that.
no worries, no worries.
This is, yes, just one commit, so. And the other one is,
It's the same thing, just updating the README.
oh, doesn't let me, because there's signature missing.
Oh, but the other one, oh, is it only for this repo that requires it?
Well, since you're here in the call and you tell me that you produce this PR, I think it's safe to merge it
Yeah, yeah,
without the
fair enough.
signature. Okay, and this is that's depend of that. Okay. Sorry, just here. Let's go here and just merge this one as well.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
thanks for the updates.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, anything else, folks?
I think that's been pretty much it. Like I said, look out for the definitions PR because that one's going to be pretty critical, I think, for like getting the project, in a very like interoperable state, well, more interoperable. So please take a look when you get a chance.
Will do. Well, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thanks for joining. Good to see
All right,
you.
thank you. Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.